What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Jake Gagan Show. My name is Jake Gagan. Thank you guys for joining me on the last day of May. Holy shit. It's already the last day of May. It's 2022, already flying by for everybody. It's already June. Tomorrow it will be June. It's already June in some places. Some people watch this overseas, and it's June here. Wow, this year is flying by. I think the older you get, the quicker they fly by. I was talking to my brother last night. He's like, dude, 20 years goes by in a blink of the eye. So, with that being said, we got to take in every moment, and we got to Volt the live stream today, guys. As you can see, I'm rocking that Volt 𝗖𝗎 merch, brand new merch. The description is here in the YouTube bio if you guys want to check it out. But as always, let's see who is here in the chat with us tonight. We got our girl, Bree Giordano. Do what she says, like the damn stream, and also go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Moses is here. He's volting. What is up to Lionel? Just Living said, Volt is shit. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Just Living. CJ Roosh said, sup, y'all? What is up, CJ Roosh? Shout out to Brides of Israel. Joe Brown is on, and 9 Drama as well, guys. If you have not yet, do me a favor, like that stream, as Bree said. Shout out to Diamond Holdings. Shout out to Philip. Preston Pratt. Shout out to my guy, Preston Pratt. We love you, man. Crazy Man D is here. Tommy Godson, what is up? We absolutely love you. And Leonel said, Jake, there is a fake Jake Gagan on Instagram trying to scam people. I know. It's so annoying, man. Whenever I get somebody's Instagram or, whenever I add somebody on Instagram or give someone my Instagram or connect, I have to literally tell them, hey, by the way, you're going to have about 10 fake Jake Gagan's account asking you how your crypto trade's going. It's not me. But that message still doesn't get out because 5 people hit me up every day. But without further ado, put our hands together, guys. You know what it is. It's Tuesday. We're volting, and it's the JNB show. I'm Jake, and I'm joined by Bleaves Crypto. Bleaves, happy Tuesday. How was your Memorial Day weekend?
What's going on, believers? I had a great Memorial Day. I hope everybody here is doing well, as a matter of fact. And please, for the love of God, stop calling me fake Jake Gagan. I'm just a fan. That's it. I'm just a fan. I make a few accounts with his name. That's all.
And he makes a few accounts. They're identical. They have every same tweet, every same Instagram picture, but it's just because he enjoys the content, guys.
There you go. That's what it is.
Man, how was your Memorial Day weekend? I know it was it had to be hot out there, right, in Chicago?
It was slow. It was really hot. I got up, did my workout.
Nice.
Then I got into the sauna, just relax for a little while. And then the next thing I know, I woke up and it was 3:00 in the afternoon.
Nice. Took a nice nap.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude.
I knocked me out.
Good for you. That's one thing I'm not good at. I feel like I'm good at a lot of things in this life. There's a lot of things I'm not good at, but napping is one of them, man. I just can't knock out like that.
I have no problem knocking out, man. One of the good things about me has always been in my life, I have always been able to clear my mind when it's time to go to sleep, and I go to sleep. And I mean, I could go to sleep before the intro to a show is over.
Wow.
Like I just knock right out.
Now that's impressive. I don't have a problem sleeping at night, but it's in the daytime. Like when I'm up and I have caffeine in my body, it's hard to shut it off for me. But like at nighttime, I go to bed at 9, 10 o'clock and I'm out till, 6, 7, 8, whenever I wake up. But it's the napping that's here. But without further ado, let's get into the show. Shout out to Oral Mental Colombia in the house. I need to get to Colombia. And shout out to Power Right. Power Right, how we doing? My guy, Uncle Brian, said he's with me. And Joe Bryan said, what's up, Volt Army? Now, let's get into the show. We have an exciting show today, guys. If you have not yet, 100 people in here, like that stream, and let's get into the video today. Bleaves, man, I've been watching your content today. We saw a little bit of a run this Memorial Day weekend here with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin hit 32,000 today. ETH, I believe, went over 2,000. If not, it was very, very close. I mean, what's your take right here on the overall crypto market? Was it a breakout? Was it a fake out? Should we be feeling bullish, or are we still in bearish waters here?
I think everybody should be very, very scared right now. And just the simple fact is this, one of the things that I've been doing, because I feel like I owe it to the community that I talk to start learning about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin drives everything. And I'm really kind of neophyte when it comes to Bitcoin. But one of the things that I've learned is when it tests spots over and over and over and over again, that usually means that it's going to break. And it's been testing 6 or 7 times in that 30,000 range, going up into 32, and it's not been able to hold it at 32. And that usually indicates that we are headed for some for some downward pressure. But we're also in that month of June where I think we're, the market wants to run. You can see that right now. The market wants to run. So we have to have a dip before we have that moon. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And I don't know, a lot of people are really bullish on 28.5 being the support line, but it really does not look like it. All the economic indicators say that this is going much lower before it goes higher.
Yep. Well, economic indicators aren't always right, but sometimes they are.
No, they're not.
But you know what? A lot just depends on coming news and really just the market. But it's been nice. I got to be honest. It's been nice today and yesterday and this weekend to see the green charts, man. To see your income and your money and your savings go up. It's been something that's been nice. I know a lot of people have been appreciating. But we've been seeing Bitcoin run. We really haven't been seeing any of these other altcoins take off too much here in the recent days. I mean, what do you think the number is for Bitcoin that we have to see before we see these altcoins start to take off as well?
38.
38.
I mean, we'll see. We're going to see movement. Ethereum is tied to it. So we're going to see movement along with Ethereum and Bitcoin up to 38. I think that would put Ethereum somewhere around 25, 26. And if that happens, then first of all, here, the money will come into the market from Bitcoin and Ethereum. The end. Like that's where the money comes in. But it's where the money goes after it's come in and after the people have taken their profit, they've made their money. And once you've made that money, then you start sending that money to other places. And that's when the altcoins kick in. So we just need to see Bitcoin get on a run. And if we see that run happen, then we know it's going to cascade down to us. And of course, because we're all tied to wrapped Ethereum, we're all going to go up, I think it's 25%, basically. We go up 25% every time Bitcoin rises. So,
dude, I cannot wait for alts to run again. It's going to be, who knows, it might take a couple weeks, a couple months, but when it does run, we're all going to be here and it's going to be incredible because we're going to see tokens like Volt and these smaller market cap tokens reach $1 billion market cap like we saw back in November, right? We saw Saitama do it. We saw Shiba Inu obviously surpassed it. We saw Shibnobi reach $1 billion plus market cap. And it's just exciting times when altcoins run because realistically, when altcoins run, you can literally close your eyes like this, take a dart and have on the back wall which tokens you want to invest in, and literally almost all of them will go up. That's what it was like in November. Like everything was going up. But without further ado, you see that smiling young man in the chat. Let's bring him in, the legend, Jazz Royce. Jazz, how we doing, my
What's
guy?
up,
What's
everybody?
going on, man?
How's everyone doing? Good?
Good. We are dipping before the rip, as Crypto Chick said. But we're having fun, man. We're talking Volt Inu. We're talking about Saitama. We're going to talk about Terra Luna and the overall market. How was your Memorial Day weekend, man?
Man, it was really good, man. Hung over the last half, but hey, still good. We're hanging in. We're kicking. How about you guys?
It was good, man. I had a lot of fun as well, and now we're back at it, back to it. We got the Volt hat on, man. We might have to get you one of these hats, dude. We might have to get you one of these hats.
Oh man, it looks fresh though. It looks fresh, Jake. Yeah.
It's pretty clean, Nice hat. It just came in the mail today, guys. So go check out the Volt merch. It's available down here in the YouTube bio where it says get merch. I don't know if you guys saw this news, but Volt Inu listed on its 25th,
number 25th
centralized exchange in under 6 months. Let's do it in one word. Sum that up in one word. First, Jazz, what's one word to sum up 25 exchanges in under 1 month? And chat, leave a comment as well. Put your one word in there as well.
Okay, I'm going to say bolted, all caps. That's the best way you can summarize it.
I like that. That's a big word. Bleeves, what's one word to summarize it?
I was going to say volting, so he basically stole my word.
Sorry, Bleeves.
That's just how the Volt community does it. Like everything is volting, voltish, volted,
It's perfectly for the space.
Voltastic,
yeah.
I would have to say it's they make it fun, Voltoshi makes it fun. What a good name too, right? It couldn't have been anything else. Like it couldn't have been any other name. Satoshi, like it had to be Voltoshi and a solid name. But I would describe it as voltabolic. 25 exchanges in 25 exchanges in less than 6 months is voltabolic. A lot of people are saying bullish, unbelievable. People are telling you to volt that like button. What's up to Neville? Neville's in the building. Shout out to Neville. Crypto Chick is loving the energy. And Bree said, I was at a music festival all weekend, so I feel like Jazz Breeze is.
What's up, Bree? I know.
She's got those.
Happy late birthday.
Yeah, she's got those post festival blues. We've all been there. And it's definitely never too fun. Ecobella said Voltalicious. That's a new one. We like that one. And Acehole Crypto said bullish. So yep, everybody agrees here. Now, one of the things I want to talk about in this video, you guys see in the YouTube caption, it says Volt Inu announcing new utilities. So we have to touch on that right now because look, a lot of the FUD you hear from other people in the market, whether it's content creators, whether it's other people in other communities, you hear a lot of FUD around the fact that there's not a real use case yet, right? People say that. They go, what's the use case? They have a play to earn game. They have NFTs, like an NFT vault, but what's the real use case? And my argument to that is, dude, they've been around for 6 months. You got to give them a chance to build. I talked about Bored Ape Yacht Club. In the first 6 months, all they had was the Bored Apes. And then they had the Mutant Apes. And then they had the Bored Ape Kennel Clubs. And then they launched the Ape Coin. And then now they have the other side metaverse and launched NFTs there, right? And I'm not saying that Volt is going to be the next Bored Ape. But look at Shiba Inu. For 6 months, all Shiba Inu had was a meme coin. And then they dropped their NFTs. And then they talked about their play to earn game. And now they have the Shibaverse, right? That's coming out. So, you have to give these tokens and these developers a chance to build. Like how much are you supposed to have in 6 months? How much are you supposed to have in 6 months? Like
everything before launching.
Yeah, I mean, dude, 25 exchanges, a play to earn game, and a strong community is pretty solid in my opinion for 6 months. Now it's about how do you execute the next 6. That's what I'm looking for. So they tweeted this out. They said, we've been working on new utilities, new centralized exchanges, tier 1, partnerships, sponsorships, and marketing, but barely anything has been released yet. Let's focus on that first announcement, the first catalyst, the new utilities. I mean, what do you guys want to see? Well, like right now they have the play to earn game, which is solid. We also have, the Volt Vault, right? Where they buy different NFTs and that's in the treasury. What else do you want to see? I mean, there's so many different options. We can discuss them here, but is there anything top of mind where you're like, I wish that Volt would do this? And I want to ask the chat too, guys, because maybe we can brainstorm this and present Voltoshi with some ideas. But what utilities would you like to see Volt release here in 2022 or even in 2023?
Man, that's a good. I haven't thought that deep into it.
I'm going deep. Bleeves, you got anything?
You got anything, Bleeves?
Let me clear my throat. Well, first of all, we know that Volt Swap is coming, right? That one's evident. And we do know that there's NFTs that are coming, right? But what if, and just hear me out, what if we convinced Voltoshi that one of the use cases would be an exchange traded fund of energy companies?
What?
In what way? How does this work? Explain that to the average investor.
You would stake your Volt, and that Volt would be converted over to real world cash. That real world cash would then be used to invest in energy companies like oil companies, gas companies, anything that's electrical by nature or runs electricity by nature, focusing more on clean energy, of course, but in the end, focusing more on profit for everybody. And then when you come back to it, then any of the profits that are made, that just goes back into it, and that you get paid out in Ethereum or you get paid out in Volt tokens.
That would be massive. Now, how do they do that? Like, so how would they do it though? Like, you stake it on their website. Do they then take the Volt tokens and invest that, or would they have to sell the Volt? Like, how would it work?
Well, you would take the Volt. The Volt would just be converted over into USDC or something like that, and then it would be onboarded into real world cash to be used as an investment or for an investment purpose. And I would think that what we would want to do is we would want to have this all electronic, so it was part of an ETF. We would get in with maybe an exchange traded fund of some sort or some company who does this kind of stuff. And listen, we want you to convert this over. This is what we want to do. And we want to make money, and we want to make more money. And you know what? At the end of the day, if you take 50% of the proceeds and the profit and you give that back to the investors, and then you take the other 50% and you use that for buybacks, where's the harm?
I love that. It's a genius idea. We might need to present that to Voltoshi. And shout out to Cryptic Behavior, who's just joining in. It looks like a lot of people want to see staking. I'm seeing everyone in the chat say staking, and I think people want staking. It's like, if I can stake my Volt and get 5% or 4%, lock it up.
The icing on the cake.
Yeah, and that's a minimum, right? Like, you're seeing people like BTFA was talking about like getting like 60, 80% crazy stuff, crazy returns. Dude. So I would love to see staking. We do know that the Volt swap is coming out pretty soon. I want to talk about NFTs. I'm an NFT collector. Look, if Volt Inu paid like good money to an artist and got 5,000 or 6,000 or even 10,000 NFTs, like badass NFTs, like ones that you want to collect, ones that you can set as your profile picture, with the Volted dog, like dressed up all cool. Like, I think that would be a great use case. One, because it generates revenue, right? It generates revenue, which allows the token to then, pay for more partnerships, get on more exchanges, and really build utilities and use cases, right? Because they're making money. But also, it's good for the community. It's like the community gets to collect these NFTs. We get to invest in the project. And who knows, it's actually an investment itself, right? If there's only 5,000 or 6,000 NFTs and there's 50,000 plus holders, not everyone can get one, right? So like the value of those goes up as well. So I would love to see NFTs. I think that it would be cool because 𝗪𝗧𝗛 started as a token and built the community and has that exposure. They didn't start with NFTs, right? So it's like you kind of build up, you drop your NFTs, kind of like 𝗪𝗓𝗡 did. And I think it would be a solid strategy and would add to the use case.
Volt NFTs would send us to the next level, man. We have the community for it.
Exactly.
So it's for sure going to be doing some work.
Well, let me just say that what I agree, and I think that what would be really awesome to happen would be to get a very good artist to make some interesting stuff, but make sure that each one of these smart contracts for each one of these NFTs has some sort of reward system. So, maybe not every one of them, maybe open up a pack, because one of the things that was and I'm going to talk about a different token for just 1 second, but it's called 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧. Instead of having just one NFT that you could buy a blister pack. Like you could buy baseball cards back in the old days. And, maybe if you were lucky, you would get the Jake Gagan. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that would be like the good card in the pack. Like, what if you opened up a pack of cards and it's like 5 cards and it's 5 different Volt ones, and you might get a good one. And the good one that you get, you can use as a staking companion with other ones, and you create sets. And those sets, you get a better reward based on how many of that set you have.
That would be sick. That's like next level NFTs.
Yeah.
I say NFTs and 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 takes it to the next level, baby.
Yeah. Not only am I always right, but I'm a genius at this shit, dude.
The guy is a genius. I saw people comment that
He's on the team, man.
earlier today. Honestly, people love it, but I think that's a good utility of it. I mean, like, look, here's the thing. It's like, you could launch the metaverse. I don't know if that's the right way to take it. I like the partnerships that they're doing, right? I saw them partner recently with Dripto. I think I saw them partner with another company as well. So that's always adding to the use case and the utilities, like these massive partnerships. But I do believe, like, people are right when we're talking about getting to a $50 billion market cap. You do have to have some strong utilities, like you have to have some real world applications.
Definitely.
And I think that's possible, but it all comes with generating revenue. Why was 𝗪𝗓𝗡 allowed to, or not allowed to, but why were they able to launch this metaverse and launch and pay for a play to earn game and launch all these massive projects? Well, they had revenue, right? They started with a strong community, and they started with obviously just going insane and making a lot of money from their token and the tokenomics. And they launched their NFTs. Those sold out. The Shiboshi sold out in a matter of minutes. And then it's like you have to generate revenue. But I think once you have revenue, right? If 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧 has revenue and he's sitting there saying, hey, we have a couple $1 million, like, what do we do next, right? Can we make our game better? Can we maybe launch a metaverse project? Maybe do we build some use case where we're actually helping out Ethereum and Ethereum 2.0? Like, there's so many things that you can do. But it's all about taking time to build. And I think one thing that helps you build and helps you with these ideas is if you do have that revenue generated, which NFTs will create.
Ooh, man.
We're just brainstorming. Who knows? 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧 might be watching.
Time will tell.
We're just
brainstorming. By the way, just for everybody, somebody please be the noble person, be the better man in this entire thing. And for the love of God, buy a flag or something to put behind Jazz Royce's head so that we can see some Volt in the background, because I got Volt in the background.
Man,
Volt on his head.
Yep.
Jazz ain't got shit going on.
I need that, man. I got this beautiful white wall. So we just moved in.
We got to get him.
I need something. I need some art. I need something. Yep.
We need some.
We need
Volt
a shirt and a hat
behind him.
We do.
Yeah.
Are there any artists in here? Is there anybody that's an artist that would like to paint Jazz a Volt picture and they'll put it on his wall? Maybe.
Ooh,
that's an idea.
That would be crazy.
That's an idea. Boom.
That would be crazy.
Power Right with $100 donation. Shout out to my guy, Power Right. He's a legend. He's one of the Volt OG YouTubers, one of the first probably 100 investors. We appreciate him very much. And I think I speak for Jazz and 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧 when I say that. He said, I would love to hear more of that in-depth conversation you had with Michael Saylor one day. Let's just say, Power, it was a vaulted conversation. It was at Bitcoin Miami. But realistically, it was quick. It was in passing because he was like just coming off stage. I went up to him. I was, Michael. And he's like, yo, what's up? And I was like, dude, I just want to say thank you for all the work that you do for the crypto community. He's a huge advocate for Bitcoin. He bought Bitcoin. He was buying Bitcoin at the top. But I think he owns personally 17,000 Bitcoins. And then his company owns like another 40 or 50,000 Bitcoins, not dollars, 1,000 Bitcoins. Like, it's insane. And then I said, hey man, can I show you a meme coin? And he said, yeah, sure. I love meme coins. And I said, dude, look at 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. He probably would have
I
stopped
would
me.
imagine.
But no, I just said thank you for your time, and he had to go. And I was like, yo, can I get a picture? Took a picture with him, and we vaulted the photo. But yeah, he's strictly Bitcoin. Like I'm pretty sure that he doesn't even look at Ethereum. He's like, nope. When I went to the Bitcoin conference in Miami, dude, it was kind of strange. Like a lot of these people were just Bitcoin maxis. Like you can't talk about NFTs there. You can't talk about Ethereum. It's like, dude,
I thought it would have been opposite.
I mean,
Oh, absolutely not.
it's a maxi party, dude. It's like they're strictly Bitcoin. A lot of the Bitcoiners are like Bitcoin or bust, which they've obviously done well.
Oh, man.
They've obviously done well. Shout out to Andy Lee. He said, bit late to the party. What's up, G Units? Shout out to Andy Lee. Thank you so much for being part of the G Unit. It is good to see you here, my guy. Big Mike Cujo 2010 said, my painting will say when tier 1. When do you guys think we're going to be seeing a tier 1 exchange, guys? You see right here, it says new utilities, new centralized exchanges, tier 1, comma, partnership. So right here, let's focus on this. We have 26 exchanges, I believe. Someone corrected me in the chat. New centralized exchanges and tier 1. Look, we hear a lot of speculation with Voltino around crypto.com. I had Pablo and Power on the stream. They were talking about that. There's a lot of speculation there. We have 26 exchanges. We were told we're going to get 30. Voltoshi hasn't lied once. No one's got him to lie. When do you guys think we're going to see a tier 1 exchange? Do you think that they're waiting on getting listed? Do you think it's going to be coming soon? I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on this?
Oh, man. Well. I'm thinking that they're probably waiting until the market starts correcting itself and then just boom, lay it on them. Well, lay it on us. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong.
Smart.
Maybe next month.
Smart. Yeah. I mean, it would add more volume. It would add to the hype. It's like, do you really want to announce a major announcement during a bear market? No.
Exactly.
Richard Hart with Pulse Chain, it looks like he's waiting because of the timing. It's like, if I was a dev, I would wait. Like if I had something up my sleeve, I would wait until the markets start pumping, and then like you announce that, and then your token pumps that much more.
There you go. That's what I think.
Okay, y'all ready for it?
Ready. You're ready.
Right. So one of the things that I did learn in crypto is that things don't just randomly happen because, like, for example, these guys, they don't need Volt. They want the revenue from Volt, but they don't need Volt.
Yep.
Not during the month of May. Probably, maybe not during the month of June. Most of them would not. But guess what? When June is done, that means their quarter is complete. And then it's time for them to onboard more people. And that helps them with their starting revenue, because one of the important things is to start off your quarter with good revenue. So I would say like July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, sometime around that, you're going to see. And I'm going to guess, by the way, because I don't give a fuck, right? I'm going to say Gate.io will be right around the corner. I'm going to say Huobi would be right around the corner, and probably KuCoin would be right around the corner.
I like those. Yep, those are all solid. Those are all tier 1. Someone said, is BitTrue a tier 1? I wouldn't consider it a tier 1, but it's a good exchange. It's a solid exchange. I would consider Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, FTX, Voyager, Qboy, and a few other big names as the tier 1. Crypto.com. That's the one I'm pushing for. That's the one that I want to see, just because there was already speculation and hype around it. I would love to see that come true and come to fruition. And really, any tier 1 exchange listing is big, but I mean, 26 exchanges, right? 26 is what the audience is saying. I did some research on this, and I didn't find one token besides 8coin that was listed on 26 exchanges in the first 6 months.
And that says a lot. That says a lot.
Yep, I did not see anything. Mystic Rebel said 25. Someone in the chat said 26 because there was like a new one that came up, but it's either 25 or 26. As Rolando Roque said, guys, hit that like button, guys, if you have not yet. Smash it. Like, smash it, volt it, and Will Smith that like button. Last year, meme coins started exploding in July. Yes, they did. And I want to talk about that right now. So right now is probably the best time ever to launch a token. I'm just going to say that, or to be in because like this time last year, man, if you look at Bitcoin, what happened last year, let's see. So right around this time last year, this was a bad time in crypto, man. It was boring. It was slow. It was a rough time in crypto. And guess what? Out of nowhere on Bleeves' birthday, July.
God damn it.
July.
Wait.
Is it the 20th or 19th?
The 20th. That was the absolute bottom. That was 1.198 trillion is where it ended up. On that day, 1.197 trillion.
Yeah, that was Bleeves' birthday. And then out of nowhere, dude, it just went insane, bro. I remember this day. And now I wish you happy birthday. But it went from under $30,000 Bitcoin, and it just went to 40,000. in a matter
And
of
look at
10
how
days.
quick-
Yeah.
look at how
10
quick it
days.
was.
And then guess what? Another 10 days and it went to 50,000. And then guess what? About a month later, it hit its all-time high of around 69,000 in October or early November. And then everything was taken off here, guys. Shiba Inu was going insane. Saitama, everything, literally every token in the world was going up during this time. But that's how
That was a
easy it can
beautiful
happen.
time, but yeah.
That's literally how it can happen, guys. It could be, you know, this bearish time, like kind of like what we're seeing here, right? Like you have this dip, you have the price increase, you have the dip, and then out of nowhere, it could go insane. So that's why it's important to keep the faith. That's why it's important to for me to keep dollar cost averaging into my top tokens. You know, when I see Solana at $40,
Yes,
when I see Polkadot under $10, when I see Bitcoin at under 30K, it's like dollar cost averaging. You don't know exactly when it's going to happen. Dollar cost averaging, because at any time this thing could go insane. And I think we will see that here in 2022. I personally do believe so.
I can't tell you the day on the calendar, but I can tell you the exact moment that it's going to happen.
Yep.
It's going to be the day that
years.
Russia, it's going to be the day that Russia either annexes the Ukraine or Russia says, you know what, we're pulling out of the Ukraine. Either way, that's the day that we start to take off.
Really? You
So
think
you
that it
guys
has
better
that
get
much?
your fucking phones, start ringing Vladimir Putin, be like, what's up, dog?
Get the emails ready. You know?
Bro, that guy is apparently that guy's like so protected. Like even now, he doesn't even let people come within like 10 feet of him. Like he's he's that protected. Like he's
So
worried
listen,
about COVID.
There's something that happened that it seemed like it was very matter of fact, and it's very matter of fact over in Russia right now, but we don't know about it because we don't get like real news over here. We get a filter. And it is basically common knowledge right now that Vladimir Putin does have cancer. And
I'm hearing.
do you remember Oliver Stone? He's the guy that does a lot of conspiracy theory movies, stuff like that, right? So he was doing some interviews with Oliver Stone over in Russia, and he was incredibly put off by the fact that people just like he in America, he had no idea that Vladimir Putin was struggling with anything, and it just seems to be that everybody over in Russia knows that there's something going on with him, that they know that there's a cancer scare, which is why he wears blankets all the time, which is why he's just been not as active as he had been before. And he's like, it's just common knowledge there. And over here, we don't know anything about it. We still see this vision of strength, and we see this big, strong, tough guy.
Yep.
But like he's going through some serious stuff right now.
And that's even scarier. The fact that, you know, he's starting this war when, if this is true, he's could be on his way out, right? Which is pretty scary because they have a lot of nuclear power, and it could get pretty scary over there. But, you know, that would be interesting if a lot of the market depends on that. I know a lot of, like, we saw, because of the war, we saw the market start to tank back in, what was it, January, February? That was a scary day. That was probably one of the bloodiest days of the year because they bombed Ukraine. And it would make sense that, you know, if the war stops, that we'll probably see some of that confidence come back in the market. Now, Believes, I know that you have about a minute left. Let me ask you a question, man. You wanted to talk about the community, the positivity that we're seeing in the community. So I want you to have the floor before you have to take off to your AMA in a couple minutes.
Yeah, guys, Volt Army, listen, I want to say there are people that are negative around our community, and you've seen it start to manifest itself. And the reason that you see it manifest itself, I don't want to call it jealousy because that's kind of an ugly word, but there are only so many investors in this market right now. And every time we lure somebody over and they make a post that says, hey, I left this token and I brought all my money over to Volt, that creates a sense of jealousy in other communities. And those the lowest hanging fruit in those communities, those are the ones that cause problems for you. And those are the people who come into these chats and they start to make shitty comments, or they come onto Twitter and they make these comments where, you know, I had a guy today who told me, well, I didn't see any pump out of Volt. It hasn't moved at all. Like, are you an idiot? Like, you know, like I had, dude,
you gotta be patient with him.
Cap is not enough for you from a $40 million market cap on launch. And you're like, well, where's the movement? Listen, there's going to be people that are going to hate, and they're going to hate because you have something special. You have a community like no other. There's a group of people, you know, the three of us sitting here, like we are all in on Volt. Like we believe that this thing is going to the moon and that Voltoshi is going to get us there. We're just like you. And the thing is, we deal with these people all day long too. But we have to, if we want to attract more people, if we want to let people know that this is the place to be, that we are the people to follow, that this is the community that you want to be in, then we can't have people coming out here talking smack to other people, even if it looks like it's easy pickings. Don't engage those people. Rise above those people, because they're not worthy. They're not worth your time. They're not going to get you where you want to go. And all they will do is take us down. Don't let them take us down. Rise above. If we're the better people, then guess what? Everybody knows that we are the better people. It's simple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And invite them in, and invite people to the community. Like we welcome anybody that wants to invest and be a part. It's a great community to be a part of. It's fun. Like every single person I've met in the Volt Army has fun here. They're like, it's the most fun. There's always news. You have a lot of great influencers covering them. I'm joined by two. And 𝗪𝗧𝗛, well said, brother. People love to see that. And I know you have to jump. You have a BTFA live AMA in a couple of minutes, guys. When we wrap up 30 minutes, make sure to go join our guy 𝗪𝗧𝗛 on his AMA with BTFA. But we appreciate you, brother. And thanks for always keeping it real and spinning
Take care, man.
All right. And just so you guys know, I'm going to go find somebody on Twitter right now. I'm going to talk mad shit. Just get that last one out before I take that high road. One more time.
Get it
Before
out.
I take
Get
the
it
high
out.
road.
Get it out. That's 𝗪𝗧𝗛 Crypto.
All right, you guys. Remember, it's not financial advice. My name's 𝗪𝗧𝗛, and I am always right. You guys have a good evening, and Jake, I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much,
Take
𝗪𝗧𝗛. That's
care.
the Jay and 𝗪𝗧𝗛 show, the JBJ show that we have there. But I might have missed the comment that he's talking about. I don't think I saw like any negativity, or I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but he's always right. He is always right. It's like you do have to take the high road. It's like when a token has success, there's going to be other people that are probably not having success, or are a little bit upset, or maybe didn't get in early. That want to take you down, and it's like you do have to take the high road. But that's kind of the thing that happens with scale. As a token scales, it's tough to control every single person in the community. You have some bad actors, but I think of the majority of people, which I've seen, like the majority of the Volt Army is very, very positive, very, very happy, very, very engaged in the community and focused on the community only. But yeah,
there are some outsiders, here and there that are looking at Vault that don't know about Vault like how we do, and they're just like, man, where are these guys champing over? They look like a bunch of idiots. They don't really get it. It's like how 𝗪𝗑 had a lot of that going on when 𝗪𝗑 swap didn't work out the first time it came out. Yeah, remember how much hit they took? It was
shit, dude. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. It's like it's part of the process, and it's like you're just, like that's the thing with like Volt. That's why we say like give them time to build, because it's like, dude, do you really expect to see an Ethereum or a Cardano or a Polkadot within 6 months? Like, no, these things take time.
It takes time.
Like Cardano's been out for 5 years and they still haven't even launched their blockchain, right? So it's like, that's not a dig at them. Like I own a bunch of Cardano. I've been buying I enjoy Cardano. I love Cardano. I love the founder, Charles Hoskinson, and they still haven't launched, their blockchain. So it's like these things take time.
Because it stood the test of time. That's why.
Yeah, it's like, well, these things, like I would much rather tokens take their time and like build legit use cases and make sure they get them right before like just launching them, like that's but it's like it's a lot of the fail is on the community, because the community, like we want stuff so quick, we want this now, we want new exchanges, but it's like we do have to give our developers time to build. That's why it's been so impressive to see 𝗪𝗧𝗛 and the Volt dev team like keep up the pace that they're at, because it's like, dude, how are they doing it? How do they have constant news every single day? Like no
matter how the market looks, like it doesn't affect them.
It
does not affect them. I'm like
even more. In the bear market, like they signed the number 4 UFC welterweight in the world. They got listed on 26 exchanges. They had partnerships with Dripto. Like they did even more during the bear market, which is going to be interesting, because obviously as the bull market picks up, like more volume comes in, and obviously their marketing wallet will get more full, which means they'll be able to get on bigger exchanges. They'll be able to pay for, who knows, maybe bigger UFC fighters. Because when we had Gilbert Burns on here, we talked about Charles Oliveira, who's the lightweight champion, and he's Gilbert Burns' best friend. He's a Brazilian guy, and I watched the interview back. He's a Brazilian champion, and I was like, "Yo, Gilbert, someone in the chat wants to know if we can get Charles Oliveira." He's like, "Yeah, we can get him." Like said it like that, like so confident. He's like, "Yep, yeah, we're gonna get him."
Oh my gosh!
Like,
I feel like 𝗪𝗧𝗛 just had this big elaborate plan, and he just kind of working it in a big circle, and we're all looking at it from the outside in. Like he has it all orchestrated. That's why he's applying so much pressure in the bears, because he knows that when the bulls come back, all that pressure being applied, it's just going to come back like tenfold or even more.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, you have to build during these times. Like the tokens that are building. I see a lot of tokens out there. Like, let's be honest. I see a lot of tokens out there that are abandoning their project, dude.
They are, yeah. But they don't even say anything. They just, you don't still see them tweet no more. The Telegram gets dry. Yeah.
It's sad. I almost want to call them out and like be like, hey guys, like, I don't know. I wanted to tweet and be like,
you're right.
Like, hey, if you invested in a project and they haven't made a tweet in 2 weeks, tag them below and like, let's see what's going on. Because it's
That's
like
a good idea. Wake them up a bit.
Yeah, maybe they fell asleep for 14 days and that's not a tweet. But it's like, dude, it's like, I mean,
or they're scared and they don't know how to handle their stuff. Like that's how the game goes. They got to be prepared for that.
None of the projects I invest in have abandoned their like. I would be like upset. I'd be in arms. Like, yo, where are you guys? You know, you guys have these big plans. I invested my money. Guys in the chat, if you guys have invested any projects in the chat, shout out to Jonathan Fulp. What's up, my guy? If you guys invested any projects in the chat and they abandoned it recently, tag them below. I just want to see who we got.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'll tag them.
You just started something, Jake.
Well, dude, I'm trying to fight for the everyday investor, and it's like
I love that.
There's a lot of projects that like I've like looked at, you know, like that came up in the past, and like they might have asked me like, "Yo, will you promote us?" I'm like, "No, I'm not promoting you guys." That came up in the past, and they just abandoned it. I see a lot of Mononoke. Yeah, that thing was a shit.
I wonder what happened with. They had the ball so tight, holding it up. And they dropped it. It's like, how? You saw
they might have dropped it on purpose, dude. They might have dropped it on purpose. Like that one
I would
didn't
never
feel right.
understand that one. I would never understand that one.
Sheba? Is that Sheba?
I think that Sheeb with the sheep. That's what the game. I was wondering what happened with that too.
Did they go away?
You know, they said like they were coming back with like the new website and everything like that. But it's been a couple weeks since I heard from them. I haven't really.
What was their Twitter name?
It was 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗖𝗧. I think that's what it was.
Right here. They posted on May 25th. That's not like too bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I know they're working behind the scenes.
It was just NFTs. I know that they had to migrate right away because someone like messed up their contract.
Yeah,
they're still tweeting, but maybe we haven't heard stuff. There's like other tokens out there. Clifford Inu. Let's check that one.
Oh, Cliff. Let's see.
Do they have a Twitter? What was their Twitter?
Ooh, people are getting exposed today.
What was their Twitter?
Let me see. Is the Twitter still there? Like, I'm gonna type Clifford Inu. Okay, I don't see it there.
Inu. Maybe Clifford. It looks like they deleted their Twitter.
No way.
I mean,
I don't see it.
Clifford Inu. 3070. Oh, Cliff Token.
Okay.
Is that what it was?
I don't know because
Because
it was based off the big red dog, unless they
I know, but they
rebranded
changed it's in progress. What the is this the same token, dude? It might be because I follow them. So I think I followed the original Cliff. So they changed it. Well, they probably got copyright for the big red dog.
For the dog. That's yeah.
They tweeted recently though. Look, Cliff would like to announce that we will be they're delisting from MEXC. That's not what you want. And they launched another token. So yeah, I don't know. I never invested in this. I never did a video for these guys. I saw it. I remember this thing pumping out of nowhere. So that's the one.
I missed. Wow. So they were like rebranded completely.
Yeah, that doesn't look. Look good.
And I see. Ooh, yeah, pre-sale contributions have been refunded. Oh, that's
TARP.
Yeah, where is TARP?
Are they not a thing? Totally a rug pull.
We need what happened to TARP because we need TARP in a time frame like this because now it's like what I like about this bear market.
They posted 29 minutes ago. Everybody's like,
"Oh, really?"
Yeah, they posted. They did a AMA yesterday. They're still active, dude. I think people are just commenting like tokens that aren't performing well, which nothing's performing well.
Yeah.
But they're still active, guys. They post multiple times a day. They're still active. I'm talking about projects that like literally have fucking
like 2-3 weeks have passed, not a single tweet, no updates, no nothing.
What's Mononoke doing?
What are they? Is the game out yet, or is it still previews?
May 24th. See, May 23rd. Yeah, it's been a while. Like that's too long. May 14th. Like that's too long. Like 3 tweets.
They had a lot of time, man. Since last year, we were waiting on them to do something.
Yeah, they've had like 5 tweets this month. Like that doesn't do the and like their tokens down like literally like 1,000,000%, dude.
And they have 50K followers. They had it so good, so quick, and they.
First off, I made videos about them because I thought it was going to be the next Saitama at the time. Like this thing was going.
I really thought so too, man.
Dude, and I put a good amount of money in, and it like I didn't follow my plan. I thought it was going to turn into a lot of money, and I pretty much lost it all. I lost like 90% of my investment, and that really scared me from these shit coins, and I was pissed.
And they never admitted exactly to what happened. It was just a bunch of delays that we don't know why. And then eventually
Yeah.
people like caught on, and that was it. Like I think I had like $120 I put in, like just for the giggles of it. And it was up to $4,000 and I left it there. And I cashed out at like 200 something bucks. I was like, well, now I learned my lesson, man.
Yeah, you got to learn. Here's 𝗪𝗧𝗧. Someone said 𝗪𝗧𝗧. They changed the name to Boba Mask. And they tweeted on the 18th. They retweeted something on the 23rd. They tweeted on the 11th.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing going on there, you know?
Boba
like
was doing work too before the crash. They were doing their thing.
Yeah, I want to hear I mean, I guess they're hosting Twitter Spaces, but like yeah, I would love to see like more. It's like, where are these devs, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure the 𝗪𝗧𝗧 dev was doxxed too. Like there's a picture of him. So it's like, dude, you're a doxxed dev. Like you gotta you owe it to your holders that invested money. Like you had a multiple $1 million market cap. I think it maybe went up to like 10, 20, maybe a $20 million market cap. It's like,
dude.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I mean, I never got into it, but I mean, yeah, it just with this season, we're seeing now the devs that were just there just for the hype versus the ones that are really committed to making something substantial in the space. That's what we're seeing now. The fakes are like being weeded out the grass. It's just, it's crazy, man.
Yep. And Neville said Jake made a lot of videos on Mononoke. I did. I think I made like 3 to 5 videos, and it's because I thought that it was a legit project. And as soon as I realized that it wasn't, I stopped making videos. I stopped promoting it, stopped talking about it. So yeah, that's one that like, but I also invested in and lost money. Like I was making videos because I thought it was a solid token, you know, like I invested my own money. I thought it was a good play. Like I've been right a lot.
$700 million market cap, man.
700 million market.
Epic.
Yeah.
Just like that in a weekend. And that was it. They just abandoned it. I'm like, I don't understand, man.
Yeah, it was just
slow. Get it.
Slow something, but that one kind of scared me. There's a lot, dude. Saja, where'd that go? 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, they migrated. That was going down before they even migrated.
They migrated I don't know.
Piccolo, Ship Duty. I've never heard of that. Kong Toma.
I heard of that coin.
Voltanobi.
Voltanobi. Yeah, I did an AMA with them actually. Like I think it was 2 weeks ago. Now I know the devs is still working, but I can't speak for no devs, man. They could tell me they working on whatever, but you know, we don't know until it comes out.
Yeah. We'll see. But I mean, here's the thing though. Like hopefully, and this is not to call out these people, it's more to like get the ball rolling and like, yo, can we get some updates for the community members, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's like, dude, people invest their hard-earned money, and it's like, if you're a developer, like, you started a token. No one forced you to do it. No one had a gun to your head and said, "Hey, start this token and start." Yeah, you have a responsibility to uphold to your investors, and I think that's something that we need here as well. There's a lot. Everybody's commenting. Kishu, Hakai, Idu, Vivi. I think Vivi's still working. Dumbest Bastards.
I want to hear about Strange, dude. Strange. Oh my gosh, but that one. Xenu, I never even saw that one coming.
Mongoose, Yacht Club, Inu.
Yacht Club.
There's a lot of shit, dude. There's a lot of shit coins out there. But anyways, that's for us to address. We just wanted to, I don't know. I want to see it. Maybe I make a tweet later and say, hey guys, and tag all. I'm going to go through all of these and tag all the tokens.
You got to follow it through, Jake. Yep.
And tag all the tokens. But in other news here, guys, in Turkey on a holiday, Volt Inu continues to volt. So
look at that.
This is in a Turkish airport. Tens of thousands daily visitors. What do you think about the marketing here in this Turkish airport with the Volt Inu?
They're just so intelligent, man. Like the marketing, they're doing everything as it should be. Like when we saw Shiba take off like that, when we saw Dogecoin do its thing, they were doing, well, I don't know about Dogecoin, the marketing like that, but Shiba, like they were doing the same thing. And now we're seeing Volt do it. And it's like, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. This is going to be big.
It goes a long way.
Big. It does.
It's really good marketing.
Does. And it's across the world too.
Yeah, this is in Turkey.
Exactly.
This is in Turkey, which is pretty exciting. I want to go to Turkey one day. I also have to ask you, man, the Gilbert Burns partnership. I know we talked beforehand, and I let you know, hey, there's a partnership. I wouldn't tell you who it was. I was sworn to secrecy by Voltoshi. But what are your thoughts on that, man? The Gilbert Burns partnership with Volt Inu. First off, do you know who he is? Have you heard of him? And overall, what are your thoughts on the partnership that we announced?
So I don't know much about UFC fighters in general, but the fact that from the backstory that you gave me, but without telling me who it was, I was like, okay, the fact that this is going on, and like I said, in a bear market, you're making moves like this with real deal fighters that got connections to make this coin go to the next level. It's just another stepping stone. It's just another stepping stone to show how successful I think this project is going to turn out to be. because you don't see
Absolutely.
any other coin doing this, especially in the bear market. The bear market, a lot of devs are probably low on funds and stuff, with ETH dropping, Bitcoin dropping, and stuff like that. But Vault is not phased.
No, it's big, man. This is a huge partnership, and like I helped kind of source this deal, if you will, because just through 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗧, I met him and I talked to Gilbert, and I was like, dude, I want let me help you get involved in the crypto space, right? Like, because the way that he makes money, dude, he has to go out there and fight the scariest men in the world.
Dude,
I'm like, dude, you can make money by using your platform, dude. He has 1 million plus followers on all social. But I went after Gilbert because I've been following him on Twitter and social media for a while. Dude, the guy posts like 25 Instagram stories a day. The guy tweets 100 times. Like he's active.
Whoa,
is what I'm trying to get to.
Active. Oh, I see.
So he's not, and he's also dude, he's a hard worker. He's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu gold medalist. Like, he's a hard worker. So if you guys have already followed him on Twitter, he's made like 4 or 5 Volt tweets throughout, like just kind of like, yo, I'm volted, all this stuff. Like he's just a good member to have here. But I think it's going to be a big partnership. And shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧. That's who designed that. But I saw the other day he was just, look at this. I gotta know where May 28th. I'm gonna retweet that.
Just like that.
I'm gonna retweet that.
And that's what we need. See, some people, they'll be like, oh, it's just a fighter, It's not, the price didn't jump like that, but it's not supposed to jump like that. It's just like another buildup for the big grand surprise. Like, this is what we need. Now you're gonna see maybe other fighters start looking at, oh, what's Vault? Why is he tweeting about Vault? And then his celebrity friends will probably start talking to them about Vaults, and that's how it goes.
Let me tell you something. So since his announcement, I've already talked to like 2 or 3 UFC fighters, and one of them is top 5 in the world as well. Higher than top 5. I say 5 because it's like, I don't want to say the exact number. But he was like, hey, I saw you on the stream with Gilbert talking about Volt Inu. Like, let me know if we can, get in touch. So I had a call with them. And the crypto people are, or the fighters want to get involved in crypto because it's like, dude, they have, like, look at Gilbert. He has 200,000 followers here on Twitter. He's got, I think, 700,000 on Instagram. He's got another 150,000 on TikTok. It's like the guy has 1 million plus followers. Like, he should be promoting, but this is the new age of marketing. Like, it's not about newspaper ads and TV ads and radio ads anymore. It's like, how do you tap in where the attention is? And the attention is online, right? People watch UFC. This man right here is going to have arguably one of the biggest fights of the year. Now that we announced him, he's fighting Jorge Masvidal. Potentially, that's who he's calling out. It's either going to be Jorge Masvidal or Colby Covington. Those are his 2 options in September. And he's going to have millions of eyeballs on his channel. And I'm actually flying to Florida in about 10 days. And we're going to meet up with Gilbert and 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗏, and we're going to do some Volt Inu content. I'm going to bring my videographer, so we're going to get some fire content coming here pretty soon.
Your vlogs are crazy, Jake. Like, that's the real deal stuff, bro. I've been watching. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, they're fun, dude. So we're going to do another one down there. I think it's going to be a little bit less party because we're going to be going down to Key West and just taking out the boat. Unless I just rip a quick trip to Miami for the birthday, we might have to send it. But no, I think we're going to rip a quick trip to Key West, but we'll do behind the scenes stuff. It's going to be a Volt Inu sponsored vlog that we post after Florida. But yeah, it's about the new age of marketing. Like, that's what I said to the community beforehand. I'm not the type of guy that's going to be like, hey, we're going to sign this UFC fighter and the token's going to go parabolic. No, that's not it. But what is going to happen, leading up to his fight, he's going to be tweeting about it, taking pictures and hats and videos. We got videos coming. But when he gets ready to fight, like, he's going to rock a Volt Inu hat and a Volt Inu shirt on ESPN, on Fox Sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
the mic drop.
It's getting the eyes in front of people, right? And then you have to try to convert them. Like, how do you convert? How do they know what Volt Inu is and how to find it, right? Like, how does someone watching this understand what's on your, like, that's what you have to figure out. Like, that's the real marketing. Like, if someone's watching the stream, how do they know what that logo is, right? So maybe you put Volt Inu, or like you put like a QR code, something like that. But it's the new age of marketing, and it's a good brand ambassador, and we're happy to have him here.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's only going to be to the top from here, and just like what you said, it's going to be like spreading like wildfire. Especially when he comes out wearing the Volt merchandise. Like, even people that don't know about crypto, even fighters that probably like, who knows how much money they're sitting on, right? And they're like, dang, I want to get into crypto. I don't know how to do this stuff, but this guy keeps talking about Volt. What is it about Volt? They might reach out to you, maybe Ian, and before you know it, start really getting into the Volt army. Like, that is just like that.
Absolutely. Shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗏. They just dropped their race car. I think they previewed their race car today. It looks pretty sick. Have you seen it?
Clear.
Not, like,
I've heard of them.
They wrapped the car. They wrapped the car.
Word? What?
Let me pull it up.
I've been hearing about 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗏's buzzing.
Me too, bro. And I have no idea what it is.
Me neither.
No idea what it is.
Me neither.
I want to know. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, I have no idea what it is, but this looks sick. I like the colors too.
Oh, wow.
Miss NFT Queen in the house. Everybody say what's up to Miss NFT Queen.
What's up? What's up?
Voltoshi said $1, nothing less. What's the
Wait.
We got 6 zeros.
Wait.
If that happens, we're all gonna be trillionaires.
Yo,
Watch out,
yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
Bezos.
Is there enough money to supply all of us if it's $1?
We got to see. Clear Crypto says it's as fast as it looks. I'm excited to learn more about Clear Cryptos. Now, Jazz, I want to talk to you about 𝗪𝗓. You mentioned that you got into 𝗪𝗓 recently.
Yes,
what was
I
it that made you want to get into 𝗪𝗓?
You know, I was just chart reading. I'll admit, I was just chart reading. I don't recommend people to do how I did. I'm a little risky with it, but I was just looking. I'm like, okay, I see how Bulls charts looking from the 12 hours. I took a look at 𝗪𝗓. I saw it was around the same exact market cap, and I remember 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 was talking about it heavy as well.
Yeah, he
and
loved
then
it.
At the same time, he was in a AMA on Twitter. So I was like, oh, okay, man, it must be. They're talking about this other thing, this Revolt or something like that. I'm like, you know what? I want to get into a second coin as well because Volt's my number one baby. That's the untouchable baby. But I want to have another one too that I can kind of put in a similar category where I also see it has a pretty good knit community. And so I put some money into 𝗪𝗓. I put about like $650 into 𝗪𝗓. And I went to the grocery store. I checked my phone again. It's at like $900. I'm like,
sheesh.
No way. I'm like, no way.
It looks good
and
this week.
It's still holding. Yeah.
It looks good this week.
I saw that chart and I said, you know what? A couple hundred won't hurt me. I look at the market cap. I'm like, it won't hurt me. It won't hurt me.
Wow. Nice week. So when did you invest? Like recently?
Yeah, it must have been about Memorial Day.
On the dip.
Was that yesterday? Was that yesterday?
Not bad.
Memory so bad. Yesterday, the day before, one of those days.
So it's currently at a $70 million market cap, which is pretty impressive. 15,000 holders. It's gaining traction, man. I'll tell you that much. Like,
yeah, man.
A lot of people I follow talk about it, especially 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛. He like, dude, if you guys don't follow 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛, the Moon King, you have to follow him.
Yeah, I was watching his videos too. That's also what kind of persuaded me.
He's so funny. Like he's the funniest content creator. He's one of them.
He lived through it. He lived through the Shiba era, the big where they say, oh, you can't moon like that, man. That's impossible. He lived through it. So that's like, man, if anybody would know, like you said, it was like, oof, I don't even know the number, like $8
couple million.
Like,
yeah, on Shiba. 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 called it.
Easy, man.
He's been calling Volt too. He likes Volt a lot. But 𝗪𝗓, $70 million market. I think the all-time high was 100+ million. But yeah, like I like the community that's forming here for 𝗪𝗓. Like they have a lot of passionate people that are talking about it. And yeah, that's why communities are so impressive. It all comes down to the community, and they have a strong community. And you can see it's trending here, number 8, if you will. If you guys can see that, number 8 on DEX Tools as well.
It's all about community. It's all about I go where the community goes. That's how I base my investments. If I see the community strong there, I'm like, I'm not going to fight the current.
Yeah, no, you have to. It's like a token is only as strong as its community. And there's 3 things I look for. One is a community. Number 1, like a strong community, because they'll take a token to places that you won't believe. Because a lot of people underestimate the community, but they're the ones that are showing up in the live streams. They're the ones that are in the Telegram. They're the ones that are retweeting and shilling on Twitter. They're the ones that are rating other YouTubers. And that's how I found Volt, because I had like 150 people come in one time and donate like $1,000. And they're like, check out Volt. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I checked it out on a live stream.
Heavy. Oh my gosh.
And I checked it out on live and I was impressed. I was like, geez, dude, this shit's legit. Like I was impressed. So without the community, you can't have that. I also look for the use case. It's important, right? You need a good use case, a solid use case in the crypto space. And then the development team. Yeah, and then the development team. Like a lot comes down to the development team and how they're executing. And I think it's been impressive to see, Volt execute. Same thing with 𝗪𝗓. They have a pretty unique use case. They're kind of going against the grain, right? They have something that's pretty catchy in terms of the manifesto and the first rules to talk about 𝗪𝗓. And then Mr. O, the developer, is like so mysterious and like so active.
Yeah, and I don't know why that catches me with a project too. I don't know why. It's not the best, docs, devs, and everything is the way to go. But I just like that mysteriousness, man. It gives me a bit of an edge to say, you know what? Let's see how they can hold this.
I mean, a docs development team is good because it adds more transparency.
Yeah.
But I don't require it when I invest, because realistically, if I was a developer, like I would not docs. Like there's too many crazy people in the world, man. And I've just seen like projects.
And it was the point of DeFi, so to speak, when you think about it, to be a decentralized, anonymous kind of, it is people kind of misconstrued it into their own greedy ways. But I still believe there's a few out there that are still going to kick heavy that we just haven't even seen yet.
Oh, absolutely, man. And for the developer thing though, it's almost better to be undoxed developer.
I agree.
In a case, because it's like, dude, in life, man, majority of people have made mistakes, whether it's getting arrested, whether it's filing for bankruptcy, whether it's something, right? Like a lot of people have made mistakes. And when you're undoxed, people can't dig up that dirt on you, if you will, right? And bring it to light, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing now that I think about it, because it's like, if you're putting your money in, you want to know who's running the company for the most case. But, you see that with docs developers, like they get targeted, they get sought after, they dig in everything that they've ever done, from Little League Baseball up until now.
Exactly.
And I guess in the DeFi space, you don't have that because no one knows who it is. But then as an investor, it's like, well, don't you kind of want to know who it is?
It's risky for the investor, but I feel like it's like a little gray area, because it's like when devs dox themselves on a certain project, they can have a crazy utility, but people might be so caught up on whatever they did a couple years back that it overwrites their judgment and what the actual project is about and what it's building to be. So I feel like it kind of gives people more of a subjective style of investing versus objective when the devs are doxed, depending on the project. That's how I look at it now.
Yeah, it's tough. I go back and forth. It's like, obviously, in a perfect world, I would want every single developer doxed,
right? And just no one to rob nobody. That'd be beautiful.
But also it's like, as an investor, like what you can do to protect yourself is like to evaluate contracts, and if a contract's safe and there's no red flags in the contract, then does it really matter as much if the developer's doxed? Not as much. Now, if the developer's not doxing, there's a lot of red flags in the contract.
They're not working or nothing like that. No communication. Then now you got a problem.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful. Someone said Bitcoin was back up to 32K. Was it back up to 32K?
Really?
Let's see
right
here.
Now.
It's close. I mean, at least on CoinMarketCap, it's very, very close, guys. 31,899. It's probably closer on TradingView. For some reason, my TradingView is not working. What happened with DAI?
What happened with what?
Happened with DAI. I'm pretty sure DAI. Okay, went back to $1. Okay, so it went back to $1. But apparently DAI, Watcher Guru tweeted this out. He said that DAI stablecoin went down to 33 cents, but it looks like it did not. Yeah, it did not. There's it's a massive. So this is another stablecoin.
A Terra moment.
It's ranked 15th in the world, and it's ranked 15th in the world. And you can see here, I mean, it has a $6 billion market cap, almost 7. So if this thing goes down, it wouldn't go down. But yeah, they Watcher Guru tweeted out. Maybe I can find it, and it said the DAI stablecoin is now at 32 cents. So we'll go ahead and see there. Let's see. 𝗪𝗧𝗛 said Volt has the strongest community army of any token, in my opinion. Was it 32 yesterday? It was, yes. Midwest mold removal. If you guys have mold in the Midwest, get that shit removed from Midwest Mold Removal. Love you too, brother.
I love that.
Hey, if your business is your name,
business right there is his name. That's so smart.
Dude, if your business is your name, I'm gonna shout it out.
That's
like everybody,
up,
everybody, show your business, show your Instagram, show your Twitters. We got to do. Jonathan Phillips said, "Y'all know Crypto Messiah had a Twitter space yesterday for new token devs. That's pretty cool. I like Crypto Messiah. He's a G.
I strive to be like him.
Yeah, I mean he's a G. He's pretty cool. Shout out to Doc Hughes. Doc Hughes said, looking like 2022 is going to be the year of Volt.
The year of Volt, baby.
I really do. 𝗪𝗧𝗛 said, Jake, are you still holding your ApeCoin? Yep. I took about $10,000 profits, which is, I think my ApeCoin bag, it was a free airdrop because I own NFTs. So when they first airdropped, it was like 40K, which was incredible. And everybody was like, Jake, dude, you just got airdropped 40K. Like 40K sell it all.
Oh,
and it was like $7. And I was like, dude, I'm not selling this. Like this thing's going to hit $25. It was like, I kept saying when it hits $25, I'm going to take some profits. So in May, I think it was early May. What did it do? I wrote it all the way, dude. I wrote it from like $6 to $4 to $7.
Oh man!
Here it is at $15, back down to $12. I didn't take any profit. Back to $13. I just was watching it grow. They announced their other side news, and then it went to $25. I think my bag was probably around, if I had to guess, it was probably around like $130,000 for free. Just for buying 2 mutant apes. Yeah, it's insane. And I stuck to my plan. I think I took about like 3 or 4 ETH profit, which was like 10K at that time. And I left the rest of my bag riding. Now, looking back on it, I'm like, and I also got airdropped. Yeah, I mean, I also got airdropped 2 pieces of land. It's house money. And I do believe that we're going to see a $100 ApeCoin not this cycle, but probably the next cycle. Like we're going to see a $100 ape coin. So someone said I bought ape at 22. The same person, G did. He said I bought. Don't worry, dude. I think that it's still a decent buy. Like I still am holding a majority of my. I'm still holding 85% of what I was airdropped because I do believe in it. Like this project's not going anywhere. So look, there was a lot of hype around it. They launched their lands, and after their lands, you know, it kind of fell off. Not many people were that excited, but as the lands start to come back to fruition, and we start to see the utilities come for ApeCoin, I think we're going to see this price shoot back up. So yeah, I wouldn't really trip about that. I FOMO'd and got wrecked. You got wrecked short term, you know, you got wrecked short term. But when it goes back up to 25 or 50 bucks, like, did you get wrecked or was it a good investment? Right.
Sure.
But what I would do if let's say I personally invested at like 23, 24, 25 bucks and it's at $6, and I've done this, I've bought the top of a lot of tokens, right? I would be dollar cost averaging in, right? I would kind of try to put whatever I can afford, a small amount just to bring down that cost, right? So instead of it being at 24, 25, now it's at 20. Maybe if you keep doing it during this bear market, now you have a 1750 ape coin average, and then when it hits 25 or 30 or 40, you're better. So
smart. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I do. Dondo said bought ape at 6, sold at 13. That's a good buy. That's a win. That is a win there. G damn, KC's fired up. But yeah, that's still a token that I hold, and I'm bullish on long term. And I don't know, maybe I would have played it different. Obviously, like looking back, maybe I would have taken a little bit more at the top here.
What
like
the future holds, man. You know.
Yeah, you never knew what it was going to do.
You held for a while. You called 25, and it shot up beyond 20 when it didn't even look that way. So.
It hit 25. I called 25. It hit 25, and my plan was to. My plan was to take profit to 25, like a small amount, which I did. So I executed my plan. We'll see if it works out. So
you still won, you know.
And my next plan will probably be like around 30, 32.50, like take another like 10K. And then around so we'll consider there, but I'm holding my ApeCoin strong. I believe in this project. Like,
you better than me, Jake. I would have said I saw 150K. Shoot, I'm taking 50.
I honestly, I maybe should have. People want to see the Dripto chart. I'll check out the Dripto chart for homie clicks. Let's check it out.
Dripto's doing work, man. I mean, it's like the first of its kind for me. That's what I like about it. You know, like especially using your Volt tokens to buy like Nike sneakers at a discounted price. I'm like, what?
I like that, but dude, I'm not selling my Volt though. I'm not like.
Exactly. So that it's like a long-term type of thing.
It's cool, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to like, I don't pay for anything in crypto. Because it's gonna like, dude, if someone's like, yo, I'll take ETH, it's like, no, because like this $100 payment is gonna be $200. You know, it's like it's gonna keep going up. So
that's true.
But I like the idea. I'm not gonna hate on the idea. Is this the token? Why does it say 0%? This can't be it, can it?
I think it's on the ETH.
Oh, what is it? Dripto with a Y? With an I, right?
It's Dripto with an I, but I think their ticker is Drip. DRY.
Here it is. 3138.
There it is.
Dude, it's pumping.
At 3 cents. Oh, snap.
What did it start at? A penny? Jeez, dude. It has a $5 million market cap, and it is gushing right now. It's up 81% of the week, dude. And they just launched, right? There's money coming in.
A nice steady climb in a bear market. Oh,
pumping.
Man. Oh, man.
Pumping, baby.
Man, okay, Dripto.
I don't own any of this, but
me neither. But
shout out to the Dripto community.
I support them. Yeah.
This shit is pumping, dude.
$17 hit $1 and we slept on it. It hits $1 on the next bull run and we slept on it.
I mean, well, I like the idea. I saw it. It caught my eye because it was like, yeah, they're doing stuff with culture and fashion. Like they're the first shop to earn
a good
crypto.
Yeah,
they're targeting us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, dude, I went to their website. I'll pull it up. I went to their website. I was like, I own like 8 pairs of the shoes that are on their website, you know?
I like the Air Maxes, man. I said, man, but I'm like you. I don't want to use my crypto for nothing either. Probably not to way down the line.
Yep. And the name is pretty sick too.
Right, the logo matches.
And they partner with Volt early on. Like, I like what they're doing. And they're an LLC.
Man, they got their moves. They got their moves done. They got it.
The name's Dripto. Like the name's solid. Yeah, like right here, I have like a few of these pairs of shoes, and essentially you what do? You like, what is the use case though? I don't even know.
I think it's just like right now, just like a shop to earn. I gotta even find out more. I'm supposed to be doing an AMA with them at some point. We ain't like nailed the exact day yet. But yeah, I'm gonna ask them that.
I think they have staking. Yeah, rewards ecosystem. So every week, a lottery is held to give away unique prizes and cash. Hold Drip, so you hold the token. to access Drip Grills, an exclusive site where users can purchase high-end products way below market value and occasionally for free. That's sick.
That's what gets me. Purchasing it below the market value. That's I'm like, okay, all right.
If you're into shopping, like it's dope, and you can use Volt. So you hold Dripto, and then you can purchase dope gear and fashion below market value. That's dope. I want to see how that works out. I might have to buy some and just see like what's the price of the Air Maxes or the Yeezys if I hold Drip token, right? Compared to
yeah, that's a good point.
The average market. What exchange are you looking on at the charts? I use Dex Tools. DEXTOOLS. Shout out to Rox's Crypto. He said the hat is looking fresh, guys. If you haven't yet, guys, go grab yourself some merch. It is some good merch, man. I can't lie. It just came in today, so I had to rock it here. But we have a bunch of merch available here, guys. If you want to check it out after the stream, it was cleared and approved by none other than 𝗪𝗧𝗛 himself. So come here, guys. You're going to see JG and Jazz Royce on the stream. Scroll down, click Get Merch. Click Get Merch, and you're going to pull up to the merch site. And like I said, there's a ton of different good merch on here. Shirts. We got to get Jazz Royce a little black Volt shirt.
Man.
Be rocking.
Yeah, maybe, man. Or even I saw they had a tank top on there too. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you need that in Florida, huh?
Yeah, that's all we wear down here. This tank tops.
Yeah, bro. You need to look. You're rocking. It looks like you're rocking.
I'm doing it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get you one of these with a hat. But all of this is available, guys. Stuff for women, ladies, coffee mugs, polos, you name it. What? Go grab yourself some Volt Inu merch. You could be looking like this lady here, or your wife can.
You said polos? Wait, they got the polos too?
They got the polos for when you want to go golfing.
Yeah, I might get the polo. So then when I'm on stream, you can see the logo just sitting like right over there.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's kind of hard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fair warning though, I've bought a polo before from this site. It's not like your Under Armour like sleek.
It looks kind of loose fitting.
Yeah, it's more like the like rougher. So just fair warning.
Okay.
I don't want you to buy it and be like, "What the hell, dude? You showed that polo."
This is 2004. No.
Yeah, I like to at least always give fair warning. But this is the hat I'm wearing right here, guys. It's comfy. It fits good. And it's available.
Mesh in the back too. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, go get yourself some merch. It's available. It's 𝗪𝗧𝗛 approved. He signed off on it, and it's gonna be good. Scotty Williams said, "What does Volt's future look like?"
Oh, Scotty.
Oh,
Scotty.
Realistically, no one knows because a lot of it depends on what happens with the crypto market. But as the crypto market goes, I personally believe, and this is not financial advice, but I think that Volt's going to go, and that's a strong community. It has a great dev team. It's already on 25 or 26 exchanges. We're trying to lock that down, and a lot of future utilities coming. So it's a token that I'm bullish on, and I think it's going to be doing very, very well.
There you go.
Cajun Crypto said, I like that Volt swag. You got to get you some Volt swag, guys. Go get you some Volt swag. It is going good. But we're about an hour and 8 minutes in. We're going to do, I said we're going to do about an hour tonight. Jazz Royce, man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Where can the people find you online? Are you on Twitter? Where can people find you?
All right, guys. So on Twitter, it's at I'm Jazz Royce right there in the little ticker. And then also my YouTube channel, guys, is Jazz Royce, just as is, baby.
And it's linked down here too. So guys, go check him out. At I'm Jazz Royce. Go give him a follow. He's making great content, great Volt content, and great crypto content. He's going to be very, very successful in this space. So guys, I appreciate him coming on. If you guys enjoyed connecting with Jazz Royce, go connect with him more. Give him a follow online right here, and also go subscribe to his YouTube channel. We appreciate you, Jazz. What's the week looking like for you?
Man, it's a smooth thing, man. We're going out of town this weekend, I believe, to Tampa. To Tampa.
Nice.
But until then, man, we're just gonna hang in there, see what else pops up. Hopefully the market gets better so it can also bring some more exciting content for me to come on here and talk about. You know what I mean?
Of course, man. I think it's gonna get better. Hopefully. If not, we'll be riding it all the way through, bro, because that's what we do. And eventually it will get better and it will pay off. So enjoy Tampa. I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna be going live every day this week if you want to pop on with Believes and JG. So you're more than welcome any day. We might do a giveaway here too.
Would I be dope?
Yeah, we might do a giveaway, man, which is always fun. But I appreciate you, and to everybody that was here tonight, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. We know that there's a lot that you can do with your time. So thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you so much for all the positivity, all the comments. Shout out to my guy, Cajun Crypto. Smash that like button on your way out, and we will see you guys soon tomorrow night at 5 p.m. PST.
Take care, guys.
So much. We will see you guys soon. Peace out, everybody.